Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from NMWatch and we are back with an initial review of this Martin SN0054B. Right, so it's really difficult to understand the naming convention of the Saint Martin watches right now, but suffice to say that this is the exact same watch, but it is using the exact same watch as the previous version, which is the SN0054, but this one is using a Hangzhou 6460 movement GMT, and this one is the very popular Seiko NH34 movement, right? So they have I think, you know what, let's just quickly compare these two, right? So I think I reviewed this one somewhere in August 2022, and after that they came out with a white printed indices version with the similar Hangzhou 6460 movement, and that one has a date wheel also. But after that I didn't go for that, so luckily, because I think I was lucky because I hold out for a while, and when I saw this one, they released, Saint Martin released this version during the previous AliExpress 11/11 sales. I have to jump on it because this is the first ever Saint Martin to use this as that particular movement, right? So which has made quite a a number of debut in many brands, be it from AliExpress or from micro brand world, right? So yeah, let's do a quick dimension check for this particular piece. So I think basically they are exactly the same, I think. So the case is 39mm, I suppose, right? So you know what, let's just measure from that. So I've just received this yesterday, right? So that is why I'm quite excited to see how big or small it is. Yep, 38.9mm on the case, but on the bezel they are about 40mm, right? So 40mm, just nice. So the thickness, I hope that they remain the same. Yep, 12.8, basically 12.8 for the NH34 version. What about the Hangzhou? Let's just confirm that again. Yep, basically the exact same case back. The lug to lug is about 48.5, and the lug width is 20mm, right? So and the bracelet tapers down to 16mm. So basically the exact same case, but does the way has a difference between the Hangzhou version and also the Seiko movement version. So I've took out two links from the bracelet, so it weighs at about 136 grams. Let's just confirm the Hangzhou, I think it's Hangzhou, right? 140 grams, so basically no change at all, right? So that's good. Okay, so what else do we have here that has been changed compared to this particular version? Well, apart from the date wheel here on the 3 o'clock, they also have changed the color of the lume. So this one came with a very heavy vintage faux patina lume, so which some really likes, some really don't. And yep, I prefer either way, so I kind of like the character that this patina lume has, but this one is just a plain white lume. It does look a bit boring, but still, because this version they maintain the exact same yellow color GMT hands, that somehow breaks the monochromatic tone of the dial, right? So the hands are also exactly the same, but the only difference here is that they are using this polished outer shape hands here, same to the snowflake hands on the hour hands, and also on the second hands, and it's the same pencil style hand, albeit in polish finishing, right? So I think the hands on the GMT hands are also the same. Yeah, and the only difference here is, like I mentioned just now, the faux patina is changed to a white lume, right? So white printed lume. Okay, so the dial is also printed in minute markers are also printed in white, and even the Saint Martin logo is also printed in white, and automatic 100 meters 330 feet are also printed in white, right? So the bezel has this radial finishing. I really don't know how to basically the brushing is from the inside to the outer side. So yeah, maybe it's called radial brushing, right? So the dial is again maintained as the previous one, which is using a matte black dial. So again, I really love the design cue here, where we have this black printing at the end of the pinion of the movement, which makes the hands look like it is floating. So basically the exact same design there as well, right? So printing, enamel printing at the bezel. So this is of course a 24-hour bezel without any rotating function. So that basically makes it just a dual time function watch. So in my case, I put it on this GMT. In Malaysia is plus 8 GMT. So now in the UK it is a 3:35 AM in the morning, right? So case finishing is brushed on the side. So of course, excellent finishing or brush finishing from St. Martin here, and is it the same brush finishing here. Of course, we have that similar polish beveling here from the case right down to the end of the lugs here. Excellent finish bracelet. So basically the brush finishing on the case and bracelet is the same. So that is a trademark of St. Martin. Whenever they produce a new watch, the brush finishing is always consistent, right? So female end link here, right, like I mentioned just now, very nicely done. We have screwed links, right? So easy to adjust, and of course we have that excellent clasp width for micro adjustment. So St. Martin has embossed logo at the clasp, and when you push this dual push button, you will see we have this scissor clasp, which is also milled very good, right? So at the back we have that flat case back. There is a writing of 34 here, basically indicating that this one is using the Seiko NH34 movement. So I prefer this flat case back style compared to previous versions, right? So from other models from St. Martin, right? So operating the watch is, we have this crown. I think they are using the exact same crown here at about 6.8 millimeters in diameter. So let's just screw out the crown, right? So, and the first position, I can feel the pop there. So you can hand wind the movement. So basically it is almost similar to the hand winding feel that you would find on your regular NH34 or NH35 or NH36. So very nice. So if we compare that to this Hangzhou movement, so they are a bit heavy, right? So yeah, I can feel the tension. The spring is trying to bounce back at you, but this one is just nice buttery smooth feeling when hand winding it, right? So the first position you can adjust the crown, but you know what, let's just adjust the hour hands, sorry, the minute hands first. So let's just do that 10:10 position, or I shouldn't do that, right? So because I want to show how to adjust the date. So let's just go to the 10:10 AM position, right? So the second position, you can adjust the time. So basically the first position you can adjust the date. So turn clockwise, you will adjust the GMT hands, right? So let's just adjust it to whichever time that you want, and so turn it anti-clockwise. You can adjust the minute hand, sorry, but the date wheel, which is very easy to use, right? So let's just put it at 31. So screwing it back is a joy to use because it doesn't have any torque or tension to it. So again, if you are trying to screw down any Hangzhou movement or any PT 5000 movement, you will feel there's a bit of tension in there because the screwing, when you are screwing it down, so it doesn't have any clutch function, so that you can still screw down the crown, but you will feel a bit more tension, right? So that is the difference when we are using this Seiko movement, right? So excellent choice, right? So of course there are also a bit of difference in terms of price, right? So this one usually sells for about $350. This one they've launched it at about $295, but during the sales this one drops to $250. For that price, it is an awesome watch, GMT watch, if you like this kind of style, right? So of course, no thanks the style is no thanks to St. Martin, but rather thank you very much to the providing us, coming out with this, with this design, right? So let's just charge. Oh, before we do that, let's just confirm the sapphire crystal here. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so that's good. And also this one, yep, of course both are using sapphire crystal. And let's just check the lume, right? So this is using the C3 Super Luminova on the vintage lume, right, or all radium style lume. So yep, basically both are excellent lume, right? So you don't send Martin nothing, they never skimp on their lume. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, and you can see, whoop, there are quite a lot of light coming through the window from behind me. So you can see that the C3 all radium looks very nice, and the BGW9 application on the new version, the NH34 movement version, also glows very nice, and this lume stays all night long, right? So let's just put lights back on and put it on the wrist and see how it looks on my skinny 6.75 inch wrist or 17 centimeters wrist, right? So the lug to lug 48.5 does look a bit, a bit long, but I don't really mind it, because yeah, this watch basically feels like your normal 40mm case watch, and yeah, nothing wrong with that, but you really have to like the look of, or the design of this particular watch for you to get along with it, right? So easy to use all day long. So yeah, I don't really have anything much to complain, rather than sometimes it can be quite boring right? So yeah, sometimes it can be quite boring, especially when I already have this version. I don't know, guys, what about you? What do you guys think? So do you prefer this vintage 4 patina lume, or you just prefer this, your standard monochromatic look on your watches? So that is, just a personal preference. So for me, I can do either both. So either way, I can go either way, so I don't really mind them, right? So, and of course, having a dead wheel on a GMT watch sometimes makes more sense. But yeah, some people could not accept that there is a GMT watch without a dead wheel, but for me, I can go either way as well. So yeah, which are your preference, right? So this one will be selling on the AliExpress Black Friday sales, which will be starting from 24th to 29th November, right? So I have no idea as of now how much this one will be discounted. Hopefully they can be where they will be able to reduce this to $250 again, so that way you can always get more bang for your money. So of course, if you guys want to get one of these, so please do use my discount code NMWatch0010 to get 10% off on any purchase of $150 from St. Martin store on AliExpress, right? So if you guys like this video, please give me a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.